Oh yeah, brother. I feel like the bush ice is kind of like essential for a podcast. Shit, I don't know. I'm kind of an alcoholic. No shame in that.
Not right.
I'm a completely unashamed alcoholic.
Bro, I'm right there with you, bro. I'm right there with you. I'm right there with you, dude. You ever drink Patty's?
Patties.
Patty's whiskey.
No, I honestly. So I've been on. You know what? We just ran out. But Quality House. That's really good, cheap Kentucky bourbon. I'm a bourbon guy specifically. It's
I don't know if
either
they,
like cheap beer or bourbon.
I don't know if they have that in my area. Is that like the smaller bottles, or they sell the bigger ones?
Oh, I buy it by the half gallon.
Oh,
Yeah. Um. So So yeah, man. I'm kind of like not doing my usual thing right now because
okay.
as you see, I'm inside. But
No,
basically,
that's
my
fine. That's
friend,
fine.
yeah. So yeah, usually riding trains or I'm living in a car. But I've got a friend with a farm, so it's really nice to kind of get back to my roots. This is a lot closer to how I lived when I was a kid, so it's
Okay.
always nice to come out here for a bit.
Where are you
Uh,
from? Where are you from originally?
I'm born in Detroit, and I've bounced basically all over southern Michigan when I was younger.
Okay.
I uh, I went to high school in Ann Arbor. When my parents got sick of me, they would send me off to either my uncle's like farm property, or I'd end up at my grandma's, which is farm sized but never had like critters or none of that.
Uh-huh.
Uh, a lot of country stuff.
That's
But I'm from
interesting.
the city originally.
Detroit?
Yeah,
Oh wow. Does,
yeah, yeah.
does Detroit have a big cuz I'm from New York, so we got like buses everywhere, trains everywhere. Is it like kind of like metro like that, or is it more private?
Well, I mean, I feel like it's getting there, but not
Yeah.
really. You know what I mean? Um, this is a little known fact. Detroit killed most public transit in favor of buses because Motor City and everything. So the automakers all kind of lobbied to kill the public transit. Um, so we have buses. They were okay with that, but that's because the automakers made the buses too.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's no like light rail or none of that shit in Detroit. Not that we really have like really enough people living there to even justify it. Detroit like has like 650,000 people now. It's a with the population decline of the 70s, it feels really empty because originally like 2 million lived there.
And how old are you, if you don't mind me asking?
I'm 26.
You're 20. Oh wow, you're actually younger than me. I'm turning 31 in December.
Oh yeah, yeah. I
Yeah.
know the beard makes me look a lot older. When I don't have the beard, I look my age. I
Okay.
promise.
So
Yeah,
okay, so that's great. You're with your friend. You're at the farm thing. I know.
yeah,
I'll edit this out just so we don't bring up any names. Um, but how I found you through Facebook was through, I guess, a mutual friend, if you want to call her that. Cool. I want to see what this guy does. And I clicked on your Facebook. I was like, yo, this guy does some cool shit, man.
yeah.
Nah, you
Oh
definitely do
yeah.
some cool shit that people are definitely interested in.
Oh, dude. Yeah. I mean, I try. I get bored easy, so yeah, my life's pretty interesting most of the time.
So, how did you even start doing something like that? Like, how did you start riding the rails?
So basically, what happened was like my mom kind of just like I mentioned briefly that I got shipped off to live with my grandparents. Well, my grandparents, I felt bad because they were getting old. My grandpa was getting Alzheimer's and shit. And my mom just kept booting me out. Like I could have gone and lived with my grandparents, but I met some train riders when I was like 14, 15. And I started riding when I was 15. Look, see, I was like on and off homeless for like 3 years
Okay.
from the age of like 12. So yeah, basically just kind of like a messed up family dynamic. That's kind of
Okay.
like everybody's story out here. I feel like like on some level or another, it's like, oh, mom didn't want me no more. Time to hit the
Wow.
rails. Yeah, yeah. I mean, it happens, bro. Like, it's a pretty common. It's a common story with like damn near everybody I know that rides trains.
Wow. I'm from New York City, so we see a lot of things like that. Like I don't have my parents were never together. I got like sent away to, like childcare services. It's like this whole thing in New York. But my question was going to be for you is like, when something like that, like tragic happens or, unfortunacy happens, it's a lot different because some people give up. But I feel like if you're doing like a train riding thing, you have like there's like a like you have like there's like an achievement, a goal. Like, yo, I want to go see this regardless if I can't or not. Like, I'm gonna go make
Yeah.
this happen or go to where I want to be. You know
You
what I
end up
mean
in
by
some really
that?
funny places. I'll tell you that, man. You end up in some really when you go somewhere, right? Like, especially when you go somewhere you've never been for the first time with no money, you'll have a very different perception of it than somebody that goes like, say somewhere touristy with money. You know what I mean? Like being homeless in Florida is insane. It's the Florida man shit is real, bro. And the cops are batshit crazy, and staying out of jail is kind of like your number one goal. um, or like I don't know. I'm trying to think other places that fit that bill, like Jackson, Wyoming. You go there homeless, oh man, good fucking luck. Good luck.
Jackson, Wyoming.
That's a really
Damn.
rich town, really rich.
Wow.
Yeah, and you just like you get this. I guess like I think like you kind of got to be cut different. You have a different mentality. I never really fit in anywhere, not even in my own family. So I never really cared that everybody kind of like looked at me like a stray animal. But I feel like that's kind of what people look at you like.
Oh.
You and you just keep just sending it, man. And sometimes you end up in jail, or you get like beat up by the cops or whatever, and you just kind of keep on trucking, dude. I have like a certain level of stubbornness that's like it's just unkillable, bro. I live the weirdest life. The older I get, and now it's like I'm 11 years into doing this, and it's really it's a strange thing, I've had some thinking about this lately, and it's like, wow, how the fuck am I still doing this? I don't even know, bro. I'm just stubborn, I guess, and I like being free. I don't like listening to people. I really don't like listening to people. Ask anyone that knows me. So I don't know. You just got to be cut different. You got to be stubborn as hell, and you got to really be committed to traveling around and seeing really cool shit. And I mean, if you've looked at
Wow.
any of my photography, it's I go everywhere, man.
Wow. Wow. So, like, okay, since you brought up Wyoming, you brought up that you're from Michigan, you brought up Florida. Like, do you have like the one of the coolest things you've seen like while traveling and while seeing like America and all
Oh,
that
dude,
stuff?
there's no way to say just one. There's no way to say just one, man, because I kind of get into all kinds of shit. I like going to the wilderness. I do like urbex stuff sometimes. Like for example, I got into the old Union Station in Texarkana, Arkansas. Or it's I guess technically it's on the state line. Like half of it's in Texas and half of it's in Arkansas, but it's been abandoned since like the 60s or 70s. Fucking got into that motherfucker, explored all that shit, and then I go out into the wilderness. I did Yellowstone and the Grand Tetons last month.
Wow.
Um, yeah, that was cool. I'm mad that I went right before the government shut down because I was like having to get around the park gates because I didn't have money to not get charged. I was there in a car because it was already fucking freezing up there. My girlfriend's got a car, and then I have a broken down Jeep that is actually here, and I'm trying to fix right now. But just I keep needing more parts. But it's almost there, damn it.
Nah, you got this, dude. You got that.
Yeah,
Wow. So
I
like,
actually
okay,
did go to school for it, so I better.
so like, all right, so that's definitely cool. Like, could you like describe what you would say is like the most picturesque scene to you? Like, if you're opening your eyes, you just go, "Wow." What do you think you're looking at? Like when you go like, "Damn, this is beautiful."
Um,
Because there's definitely a different answer for a lot of people.
yeah, well, I would say somewhere in the Rockies, Northern Rockies. Yellowstone and the Grand Tetons are cool, but I hate how crowded they are.
Yeah.
My favorite one, probably, if I was just going to say one place just based on the scenery, it'd have to be somewhere around Whitefish, Montana, Glacier National Park, Northwest Montana.
I've
A lot of
actually
people have never, yeah, you
I've
probably never
never
heard
heard
of
of
it.
those. I'm
Yeah,
gonna Google those later. I gotta write that
yeah,
down.
yeah, Glacier National Park. It's kind of like it's a cool spot. You'll see a lot of bears and shit, wolves. all kinds of shit. I mean, you can
So,
see that in Yellowstone too, but it's
go
crowded
ahead.
there.
Damn. That sounds
Yeah,
nice. That sounds really
it is.
nice, man. That sounds really nice.
It is. Yeah, it's awesome, dude.
So,
Yeah.
I saw like a while ago you were up in Boston for a little bit. Is that true? You're up in Boston area
That must have been like 2 years ago, but yeah,
2 years ago.
I
So
haven't been in Boston for like 2 years.
so like since you've been to a lot more places than I have. Like you
I've
really
been to
have.
49 states,
What's the
and
one you're
I've been
missing?
Hawaii, and I have no interest in going, to be honest, because of my dog. It's like, so I'd either have to put my dog up in a kennel, which I don't have money to do, and I have no desire to do,
Yeah.
and the airfare in isn't cheap, and there's about $4,000 of like vaccinations and medical exams and shit for the dog if I was
Uh,
gonna bring her. So
oh wow.
I just don't really have interest in going to Hawaii, and also, dude, it's just fucking expensive to be there, and they have a
Yeah.
pretty. I just from everyone I know that's gone, they have a pretty like anti-tourist kind of sentiment there, and I don't know, man. I just feel like it's not really my thing. Like I like having lived in Miami. I worked in Miami for a winter, like I don't know, 8 years ago, and I didn't really like it down there. Like it was doable for a winter. I mean, I had fun. Fishing's great. Beaches are awesome. I only lived a mile away from the ocean. I walked to the ocean a lot of days, but it's just, man, it's just fucking rich, dude. I don't like being places where everything's so damn expensive and everybody's so damn rich. It's just
Yeah,
I, I
it's got a mixed bag. My
yeah,
brother's in the Navy. He was stationed in Hawaii for like 4 years, and
yeah.
like
That's the way to go see Hawaii.
yeah, pay to be there.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow.
That's like
So
that's the most sought after naval position. Oh, hope you had a good time.
yeah, he definitely loved it. Now he's out in Florida, and I don't know where he's gonna go next, but he's gonna go somewhere. He's one of
Oh,
them
cool. So
guys.
he's still in.
Yeah, he says he's
Nice.
never gonna quit.
Yeah, good for him. I
Yeah.
a lot of my family's vets. Me and my dad are pretty much the only ones that didn't go in. And for me, it wasn't for a lack of trying. I have a broken back. They wouldn't take me.
Oh,
Yeah. I really wanted to be a Marine actually, but I got hit by a car when I was 15, and my back was I was like three broken vertebrae, broken skull, broken collarbone. Bad. They said I wouldn't walk again. Look at me now.
shoot, I want to see what happens to the car.
You know, it was like a 13 or 14 Toyota Camry that hit me. It was new then,
Okay.
so those have like plastic bumpers. So the car was basically totaled. I was on a bicycle. The bicycle was bent in the shape of the car's bumper, and you could see like basically where my ass like went through the radiator. I saw a picture. I have no memory of it happening, but I did see a picture of it after the fact.
Damn.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
that's awful. Wow.
yeah,
Wow.
yeah. No,
Wow.
all kinds of broken bones. I think I had a skull fracture too. Yeah, I was temporarily blind and paralyzed. I think that's why I just like don't really give a shit what happens to me now. It's like, dude, I already lived through that. I'm not even supposed to be talking to you, you
You
know?
got the shit knocked out of you.
Like literally. Yeah, yeah,
No, it's all. Oh wow, that's damn. I never.
yeah.
I
My
saw
life would have
one.
been totally different if that didn't happen, man. Like,
Hey, you never know. You never
yeah.
know.
No, I mean, I probably would. Because no, dude, I like wanted to get out of my hometown so bad. I literally definitely would have
Yeah.
joined the military just to get the fuck out of there.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that was kind of my plan. Because, dude, I was like, I knew I wasn't going to finish high school, man. I was not a good student, not even slightly good. That's probably about as bad of a student as they come, actually. Yeah.
Whew.
Hey, man, it is what it is.
Hey, that's right. Cheers to that. Wow. Phew. So I got a quick question. So like this is like more of like the tip side of things in case like everyone kind of dreams a little bit what you've done, like, doing what
Oh,
you
yeah.
do. Can you like take it like could you take me through the steps of like like you're gonna like you have a place in mind, like you want to go to some place. If you don't have, let's say, enough
It's not even
money
usually
to get
that.
there, go ahead.
I don't have money. I just kind of panhandle for everything most of the time. Like sometimes if I'm living in a car and the cops are real bad, I'll DoorDash. But if I don't have the car, then you're just running it, dude. You're just flying a sign at Walmart. It's pretty much how I get her done. I think I'm down to like my last $20 right now. I got to go do that shit tomorrow. Even out here, nobody's got money in this motherfucker. You know, my friends are all just as mostly as broke as me for the most part. So you kind of just gotta have no shame. You gotta have no fear, and you gotta have a strong stomach because riding freight trains, especially, dude, you're getting tossed around. Like I don't know, like if you've ever rode an Amtrak, you feel that gentle swaying. Well, on a freight train, it ain't gentle. You get tossed around, and that's a bitch a lot.
But like, okay, so my question is like, how like you're like, without like giving away anything that you've done. Edit, by the way, edit. Anytime you say anything that you don't want to share, just say edit, and I'll crop it out.
I'm not worried about it.
All
If
right,
you
cool,
see,
man.
I post videos of me trespassing on railroad property like all
Yeah, so
summer.
how are your steps of doing that? Like, do you know like when the train's gonna be there? Do you just wait for it? And like, do you just like are there
Yeah.
guards or security, or are you just like how do you do that?
So most yards are really pretty. Like most train yards are very like low security. When it really comes down to it, it's pretty easy to get away with this shit for the most part. I mean, some of them are well lit and pretty well patrolled. Like the railroads have their own police is also something I feel like a lot of people don't realize. They have their own police
Do you know what
and
they're called?
rail cops, or we call them bulls. Uh,
Interesting.
yeah, they'll just like officially, they'll just be like, Union Pacific Police Department or, Norfolk Southern Police Department or whatever. Yeah, but they're pretty, they're usually dicks. I've met some cool ones though. Like I met one in Bakersfield that was super chill. He saw me getting off. Uh, I was actually riding too close to the lead because out of LA, I hopped on like maybe only 6 cars from the front. So I was trying to just move back and bakey a little bit. And like the crew change was so fast when it stopped that before I could even get 10 cars back, it pulled off again and it picked up speed so fast I just had to bail. And I was like, ah, shit. And then I see the fucking red and blues coming up and I'm like, motherfucker. And then the rail cop was like, oh, I don't even give a shit. I'm only here for the people robbing the trains. He like shakes my hand. He's like, have a great day, man, but you got a 7-mile walk. Because I had to walk 7 miles to the main yard in Bakersfield, and because I had stopped on like a little siding south of town, and my phone was dead, so I didn't know that I wasn't in the main yard. I would have probably not gotten off there. But yeah, shit happens. You lose your train sometimes. I was also riding solo, so it's not like anybody else had a phone around me. Yeah, that was a shit show. But I got the walk down in like 2 hours, and as soon as I got to the yard, another train stopped, and I got the fuck out of there. Bakersfield is ass, by the way. Like, worst town in California.
That's Bakersfield, California. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I've rode in every state I've been to, even Alaska.
Wow.
I mostly hitchhiked in Alaska, but I did do the Alaska Railroad once. That's hard because it's crazy high security for some reason in Alaska. I have no idea why.
It's probably because it's so close to Russia and like the peninsula up there, maybe.
Yeah, who knows, man? I don't know. They're fucking assholes though. I've seen one of the real famous train riders, Shoestring. He got pulled off there like a bunch of times. Like he got pulled off in different yards in Alaska like 3 or 4 times. I think I saw on his YouTube.
Wait, so like what kind of like like so obviously the cops aren't going to find you if you're on the train just as it's going because like you're in a spot where obviously you can't walk to. So like do they typically find you when you're coming on and coming off? If they
Yeah. So like I've only actually been pulled off twice, and only one of the times wasn't my fault. I can only speak from my own experiences. I imagine that's yes, like in the yards, how most people probably get caught. But so there was one time I was riding with a bunch of like probably like 8 people out of Klamath Falls, Oregon, going north, and we were in a gondola, which is like a low bottom coal car. It's usually filled with like metal scrap and stuff. And so we got pulled because this dude was on a ton of meth, and he was riding an empty lumber car, which is basically just like an open flat top with nowhere to hide, with like a bunch of like bags of trash and shit. So the cops took that pretty seriously because like 50 people called in about him, and they actually walked the whole train and like shone the lights through these little. They have little water drain holes in the bottom of gondolas, and he saw somebody's boot through the hole. So I got pulled off once like that, and another time I got on and I still actually they actually let us get back on in Oregon. That was cool. They didn't give us a ticket, no warning, written warning, nothing. They were like, well, we're going to leave. You guys can do what you want. This train leaves in 10 minutes. We ran back to our gondola and got back on. The other time I have a trespassing warrant for in Reno. And actually, if Reno PD sees this, please tell them I say hi. Because they ain't catching my ass. Because fuck Reno. I hate that town. But I got on a DPU, which is like the mid-train mounted locomotives. Distributive power units, to fucking spread the traction force throughout the length of the train, because nowadays they run like 2-mile long trains. And I thought that there was another locomotive maybe a mile down this yard in Reno, and I just figured it was manned because it hadn't moved in a while, but there was a conductor in there, and he saw me get on with a bunch of other people, and we thought we were pulling out, but we stopped right in front of the fucking yard office, and he must have called us in. Because, yeah, we got pulled off right out of the fucking unit. That was awkward as hell. There's like a bunch of people and like 3 dogs in this fucking locomotive in the middle of the train. And
hold on.
fucking Sparks PD.
My kid came downstairs. Say hi.
Hey, buddy.
Say hello. Say hello. You're supposed to be at school today, but you're not because you cried. No? All right, go upstairs. Mommy put on a TV for you. Let Daddy finish his thing. Don't interrupt the gentleman.
Call it be a gentleman's a bit of a stretch, bro. It's all good.
Yeah, you're a good dude, man. You're a gentleman. I don't know. So I got a question. That's so you've been to a lot of places. Obviously, you're doing your thing. You're what's a better word for it? What's it called again? Like panhandling or something, stuff shit like that. Do you have locations that you know for a fact, like these people in this location are better than this location? Like, do you know?
Oh fuck yeah! Oh yeah!
Yeah,
dude, big difference in a lot of places. Yeah. I'm in Northeast Pennsylvania right now. I've been going to upstate New York a lot. I got to drive a ways out because, dude, I'm out in the sticks here. But
Mommy said no. You want chippies? But Daddy's almost done. A couple more minutes, okay? Okay? And Daddy will put on TV for you. Let Daddy do his thing. Okay? All right, go. Go watch the fishes. Sorry about that, man. She was supposed to be in school today. She was supposed to be in school.
No, it's all good, man.
You want to ride the train toy?
Where?
Right here.
With froggies?
Yeah, right here with the froggies. There you go. Do your thing, girl. Alright. So edit. It's all gonna get edited out.
It's okay. It's okay, man.
So like, do you have you definitely have a lot of crazy stories, but do you remember any like the most like generosity moments that you've ever had? Like, some things like, yo, I can't believe they did this for me.
There's been a few. The one that really comes to mind, I was in downstate Illinois. I think it was Mount Vernon, and a dude gave me $100 bill. This Mormon guy, I think he had a Missouri plate, driving some kind of old truck. Gives me $100 bill, and he's like, "Well, what are you gonna spend it on?" And it's like, dude, it's like snow, and it's like probably 20 or 15 degrees out, real cold, well below freezing. And I was like, dude, I'm gonna walk to that hotel right there. I'm gonna get a motel room. And he was like, well, dude, like, look, just hop in the car. I'll buy you a room and I'll still give you the $100. And
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
so he basically gave me $200 because then I had a motel room for the night and I had $100. They were not cheap there. There's a lot of truckers staying there, a bunch of truck stops and shit. So, yeah, basically gave me $200 because I said I was just gonna walk right over there and get a motel.
Wow.
So that was cool. That was super cool. You know, a lot of people talk shit about Mormons. I really like Mormons. Mormons have been very good to me, actually. And they're in more places than you'd think. They're not just in Utah. They're out east too. They're the
Yeah.
Midwest. That's the east to me,
Oh, wow.
being from there.
Now, do you have like a moment where like you feel like you're like very generous to somebody? Like you like, yo, I helped this guy. Like I saved this dude. I did this.
Oh yeah, dude. Like I've Narcaned a shitload of people that I've just like found overdosing somewhere. I always got that shit on me,
Wow.
and there's that. I mean, like, oh hell, there's more, man. I kind of keep to myself these days, really. So
Yeah.
I mean, some of the fights you get into out here are nuts, man. I had to fight. I mean, sometimes it's just about saving yourself, man. You know what? I help a lot of people with their cars too when I'm on the road. And sometimes I don't ever ask for no money, but sometimes, dude, you just like fix some old lady's flat and she'll give you like $50 for not having to wait 3 hours for AAA to show up. You know, that's cool. I guess like, stuff like that. I do what I can,
Yeah.
but that's really not all that much, bro. You know?
I mean, okay, so like, would you have any advice for someone that like, is wanting to try what you do? Like, any tips or possible warnings? Like, hey, don't do this, or anything that comes to your mind.
Like, I mean, people like I guess just like so most people that get into this when they're not really, really young, like before they're 18 or before they're 21, do it because they're super burned out, with their job and their life. And the thing that they don't realize, like I'm saying like anybody that starts getting into doing this like after the age of 21, is this shit will burn you out probably worse. And then it's really hard to go back because you get used to the freedom. That's the nice part. But being broke as fuck all the time sucks. I mean,
Yeah.
like you'll have really good days, you'll have really good days, and then you'll be set for a while, and then you're totally screwed for like a month, and you're like barely eating, and you don't have beer money and whatever. It gets like this gets old too, because actually doing it, it's not hard. You just need a lot of balls.
It doesn't have a cap, love. Here, use this.
Learning how to ride trains is actually pretty easy.
I need the cap. I need the cap for this one too. Huh?
There you go. Cap for the pen.
Silly dada.
So there's a lot of balls.
A lot of balls.
A lot of balls.
You just gotta have a lot of balls, man. Because like actually learning how to ride trains is pretty easy. You just gotta just kind of have that like send it mentality and just keep sending it. And it never really gets easier. Like there's a certain level of like stealth involved, Hopping out at night is always best, Definitely catching a train out at night is kind of the way to go.
Yeah.
But that's just because cover of darkness, you're just inherently a lot more covered. A lot of rail yards are in very open places. The easy ones have like trees on both sides and a bit of a curve to them, so really you can't be seen unless there's a worker truck like right there that might call you in. But it's pretty easy, man. I mean, I've probably rode in my 11 years of doing this at least a couple thousand trains. I don't know, because when I'm really going at it hard, and back when I was full time and I like, I would ride all winter. This is actually only my second winter that I'm not riding the whole time. It just you got to be able to deal with the cold too, man. The cold sucks in the winter. Even down south, they get their cold snaps, And I'll tell you what, the coldest I've ever probably felt was in Florida on a 55-degree day. Because you get used to that heat, And then 55 feels frigid after that, But yeah, I mean, I feel like overall, like if you are pretty comfortable sleeping outside, uh, it's not that hard, you know. I still sleep with a window open when I'm inside all the time because I'm so used to the air. Like I kind of don't sleep good if I'm like in a in like a warm bed. Like it's got to be kind of like a semi-cold bed.
Wow.
Yeah, you get used to the air. It's nice. It's nice after a while. But I just started doing this so young, dude. You know, I feel like I'm probably understating how hard it is for most like people that didn't grow up like me.
Yeah, because you're like
But
you're accustomed to it or acclimated to it, so like
yeah,
you're kind of
man.
like into it. You know, it's a lot different. Like if I did it, if I started doing that next week, I'd probably like just shiver up and get sick
Yeah.
right away,
I
easily.
mean, you know, also the cool thing is, man, you don't really get sick. I get sick like I get like a little cold like once a year.
Yeah.
This shit is so good for your immune system. I mean, and I feel like that has something to do with me eating out of a ton of trash cans when I was younger. That definitely has something to do with it. Like dumpster food is awesome, and Aldi is the best one to hit. I will say this right now: Aldi is the best one to hit. There's an Aldi around, dude.
All
They
these also
throw
have the
right.
best prices.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's cheap, and if you don't have money, then their trash cans are usually full of food.
Wow.
I always backpack with like a camp stove and a pan. So you know what I mean? If I find like, you know, a bunch of like burger meat or something in the dumpster, or I just am feeling like cooking burgers that day, that's uh that's the that's the way to go, man. Is you really want to travel with a stove. I will say that. And you know, sometimes like when I was younger, I had a Mossberg 500 I traveled with, and I'd get fucking turkeys and shit. I'd get ducks and just gut them right there when I'm out in the middle of nowhere, and just straight up have like a duck dinner. It was awesome, dude.
Wow.
And you could like take the barrel and mag tube out of it real easy, so you could like just pack it in the pack, no problem. Nobody could tell it's there until you go out and hunt with it. Yeah, that was crazy.
Wow.
That thing weighed like 8 pounds.
Did you
Added a
teach
lot of
us?
weight.
Did you teach yourself how to do that? Because I'm trying to get into hunting now, and like I'm
I
just
grew
like
up
curious.
hunting.
Oh, you grew up doing that, so you taught it
I,
and everything.
well, I mean, it's not hard to get into, man. Especially birds. Birds are easy to gut. Like a deer is kind of a commitment, you know. You got to have a freezer for it. Like I never hunted deer when I did hunt deer when I was younger, but I never hunt deer on the road because it's just such a waste, really. You know, you end
Yeah.
up with a couple 100 pounds of meat you can't use. A duck is perfect because think about it. A duck is a big dinner for one or a regular dinner for two. You know, a goose is even pushing it when you're like living out of a backpack. You know, a goose is pushing it.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's awesome. I gotta admit, that's
No,
awesome.
thanks.
That's like some Red Dead shit to me.
Oh, I am a redneck, dog.
No, Red Dead, like the game, not Red Dead
Oh,
game.
oh, oh,
Like Red
yeah,
Dead,
fuck.
like the cowboy game, you know?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's like that to me.
Uh,
I'm like, wow, that's so cool, dude. That's so
yeah,
sick.
man. And if you're not in like a big metro area, nobody's gonna come out for the sound of a gunshot or two.
Yeah, because I live
Yeah,
in Jersey, so like you have to go to like a special area. It's not, it's a lot more
yeah.
open, you
Jersey
know?
is like the most anti-gun. Hey, man, you want to see something you can't have in Jersey?
Yeah, go
I'll
ahead,
show you
show
some
me.
shit.
Yeah, yeah, let me see that. Let me see that.
It's right here. Yeah, this is currently the only gun I've got.
We can have those in Jersey.
Can you? I
Is it
thought
fun?
ARs were like mad illegal in Jersey.
Well, we're capped on how many bullets we can have in it. Our mags are shorter. You
Oh,
can
but
only have,
yeah, you're just stuck with the 10 round mags.
yeah, 10-round mags,
Oh, that's cool.
exactly.
I actually thought that it was like New York and Cali where you can't even have them. Like they've basically made them effectively illegal. But yeah, I like my little AR pistol a lot. Fucking, we get to shoot this thing in the yard here. It's a blast. I
Um,
built that too.
New York City's super strict with their laws. I haven't lived in New York City since I was like 17, 18.
Good. That's like my
There,
least favorite place in the country. It's too big.
it's too big.
It's just too many people. It's too crowded. It freaks me out. It's hard to find a good place to sleep there unless you like go up on a roof in Brooklyn. It's too much trouble for me. Sleeping outside in New York City sucks, man. You just
Yeah.
got to be on guard, man, because like Oh,
There's
it's too
always
many people, bro.
Yeah, there's always people.
I don't like sleeping where like people are like walking by and seeing me. I
I
like
mean, you
being
have
able
like
to
this.
hide.
Yeah, like New York City bums. They just sleep.
I know.
They just sleep on the subway system. They'll sleep on a bench. They'll sleep right there on the
Yeah,
floor, like wherever they are. They just
yeah.
plop down and sit.
That's kind of the mentality out there. Yeah. That's why I don't like LA much either. But LA is better than New York. This place is to hide in LA still. Even
Yeah.
if you're like right by Union Station, it's LA is a lot easier than New York. So is Chicago, if you know what you're doing. I love Chicago. Chicago might be my favorite big city. You know what? No, it definitely is my
Have you
favorite big
seen the
city.
Bean?
Of course.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah, of
I
course.
haven't been to Chicago yet.
Oh, dude. Yeah, Chicago is, I mean, it's a lot like New York, but it's a little smaller and it's like easier to manage. And I think the people are friendlier personally. I like, oh, on the
Yeah.
whole, like I've met some really cool people in New York, but do I want to go out there to see them? No, I don't want to go to New York. New
Yeah.
York's also really hard to sleep in a car well too. Like it just, oh my God,
There's always
I can't deal
somebody.
with it.
There's
It's so fucking
always
congested.
there's always
I do have
somebody.
one spot in Queens that I like to sleep in a car at. I'm not going to say where it is, but it's in Queens.
Yeah.
There's one good spot in New York to sleep in a car. It's a little bit out there, but
You ever been to
everything kind of is.
Staten Island? That's where I'm from. So I'm really from like the suburbs of the city. So it's
Oh, okay.
you ever been to that part?
Dude, I don't know if I've ever been to Staten Island actually.
Yeah.
Um, I don't think I've ever been.
Well, if you're
'Cause
ever in the city, the
yeah.
ferry to Staten Island is free, so you can just hop on and ride the
Hmm.
boat. That's what some people do actually. They'll just hop on the ferry. They'll stay on the ferry all night, so they'll take the ferry to Staten Island, take the ferry back to Manhattan, and just take it back
Oh,
and
and they'll
forth.
just like sleep on the ferry?
Yeah, it's like
Huh.
a 30-minute, 45-minute boat ride.
No shit. That's
Yeah,
kind of cool.
yeah,
Um, I mean, hell, I guess that's good to know. I didn't know it was free.
yeah.
I
It's a
like
free
knew
it's
that
a
you
free
had to take
boat.
because there's like not a bridge, right? Or is there a bridge?
Yeah, there's a bridge. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
there's the outer bridge. There's the Verrazano. I forgot the other one. I'm not good with the names. But
Yeah,
there's
I
like
feel you.
it's like two bridges connecting New York City to Staten Island, and now there's two bridges connecting Staten Island to Jersey. But
Oh, okay.
yeah, the ferry's
Yeah, see, I don't think maybe if there's a bridge, there's a possibility I've drove through it, but
yeah.
I've definitely never spent time there.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know New York City super well. I mean, I pretty much just know Tompkins Square Park where all the punk shows happen on the weekends. That's a cool spot. I like the kids there. I always see my friends that do like New York are always in Tompkins, Lower East Side there. That's cool. Like that's like the whole punk area. All the punk kids are there, and now there's a ton of hipsters. And I mean, I'm not like a huge fan, but when I'm there, that's where I am. Yeah. There's a lot of people in New York that don't like me. There's a reason I don't go much, man. I don't like seek out fights.
That's just the New York attitude, dude. That's just New York attitude.
Oh, most of the motherfuckers ain't even from there, dude. They're just there a lot. And I
Oh,
just don't
really?
want fucking trouble, dude. You know how many times I've had to break my damn hands on somebody's jaw out here? A lot. It gets old. It gets old, and I don't have nothing to prove to myself or nobody else at this point. I'm just
Yeah.
I guess you'd just say living my best life at this point. I'm just vibing.
Hey, you're
And I
doing your
like
thing,
to
man.
I like just being around my like select little group of friends and my girlfriend and my dog, and that's pretty much it. I feel like when I was younger, I made things real overcomplicated by I put myself out there a lot less now, and that's a good thing because you have less problems that way, especially doing what I do. It's like
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just like you get to the point where you don't want to take the risk of meeting new people anymore.
Hey, you
I
took the
guess that's
risk
kind
meeting
of where I'm
me,
at.
chatting up with me.
But yeah, we're not hanging out on a park bench drunk as fuck though. It's different, man, on the streets.
I'll
It's
get
different
drunk
on the
with you on the
streets.
park bench.
Hey, you know what, dude? We can you seem cool. I'll get drunk with you on a park bench sometime.
Hell yeah,
There
man.
is a friend of mine I've actually been meaning to go see in Jersey. He's going to Princeton now, so.
Okay.
Yeah, a buddy I grew up with. I was just talking to him the other day. It's just that, dude, there's really like no reason for me to go to Jersey type shit. Like,
Yeah.
And Jersey is a rough state to be on the street in, with the cops, man. I always get hassled by Jersey cops.
Yeah.
And I'm also usually driving without a license because I've never had a driver's license. And I've owned in my life at least 10 or 12 cars, maybe more.
So how do you?
I used to have.
Go, my
Huh?
bad, go ahead. No, go ahead. You're good.
No, you're good. I forgot what I was going to say, homie.
Wait, so like I've never done that before. So like you just like I guess assume buy like a car cash from somebody and
Yeah.
just drive away
Yeah.
with it, and that's it. End story.
Yeah. Yeah, sometimes I'll plate it in somebody else's name. So I've got good tags on it, but it's usually not insured. Whatever I have. And yeah, man, I'm just really good at making shit boxes come back to life, I guess. That's what I'm doing right now. I've got a 96 Cherokee here, and that's like half taken apart. And after I'm done with this, I'm going to go take it apart some more. We're going to figure out what the hell needs to be put in it now.
Wow.
Doing some pretty intensive shit, actually. My buddy's a better mechanic than me. So, yeah, basically, I finally got it running again, and it fucking runs again, but now it's got fucking rod knock, so I can't drive it anywhere. So we doing the lower end bearings and probably a new oil pump in the pan there. So yeah, I did go to school to be a mechanic, actually. That's basically the most education I have is did go to school for that. Mostly through my high school, but I did it for like the community college credit because they had like a partnership there. So I basically just did my final at the community college and did all the actual work my like year and a half or 2 years of high school. And yeah, I'm not like fully certified, but I got the first one, fucking. And I've done a lot more work than I was actually like trained for too. I had this really good gig going in San Francisco and Oakland for a while, where basically I was like a sliding scale mobile mechanic for all the people that live it, because there's an ass load of people in the Bay that live in their cars or RVs or whatever, and I made a ton of money off them. And they were paying a lot less than a shop would charge them. And also, I mean, these people don't have money to tow, so if their shit didn't start, I'd come to them. And I also charged less than an actual mobile mechanic would too. Just had a buddy out there. It kind of sucks I fell out with him, but he'd loaned me all the tools I needed to fix it. And yeah, then I'd just make a lot of money off labor and charge them for the parts, obviously. Boom, A lot of starters, a lot of radiators, some front ends, light issues mostly. But I did do one transmission swap, So I was doing some pretty big jobs, just like on the side of the road in Oakland. Yeah.
Wait, so like these people in these cars, they would just be like, I guess they would just break down, and they would just like, I guess they would be.
Well, my buddy knew it. It was mostly people my buddy knew.
Okay, so it was like a word of mouth.
Yeah, so yeah, it was literally just like my buddy he was from there, so yeah, he knew all these cats living in their cars, and I work on cars, so yeah, it was pretty easy money. And I wouldn't do shit without cash up front because a lot of these guys were addicted to meth and shit or fentanyl or whatever the fuck. I don't even know. But most of them were junkies. But the cool thing about junkies is if you make them give you money up front, they got money, dude. A lot of these motherfuckers had $200 a day habits. They have money. You just got to like extract it from them before you do any work so you don't waste your time. And some of them were real nice too. There was this Guatemalan dude, I can't remember his name. It might have been Jorge. I think he was from Guatemala. He wasn't from Mexico. He was from one of the little ones south of Mexico, Guatemala or Honduras or something. And he lived in a car, but he had a kick-ass job. And he just kind of sent all the money he made mostly back to his family and just kind of lived rough. I'm pretty sure he was illegal. I hope he didn't get deported, actually. He was a nice guy. So he was making like $800 plus a day cleaning rich people's boats, just with all these tips from all these rich people down at the fucking Berkeley Marina, which is like, for if you don't know, it's right north of Oakland, and it's, the college and all that. And yeah, so this guy, all he needed was a voltage regulator and 2 pigtails for his headlights, like the part that plugs into the bulb. and I just went to a junkyard and I stole 2 pigtails off the harness of another Pontiac Vibe, soldered in 6 wires. He paid me $180 and a bottle of tequila he brought with him from Central America. That I looked it up. They don't sell it in America. It's like not legal to sell it in America. It was so strong, bro. It was like, I think it was like 120 proof tequila, something absurd like that. And yeah, and I'm like, dude, you know, you like really kind of need a voltage regulator too, because like I hit it with the multimeter and it's coming out at like 28 volts to the headlights instead of 12. And he was just like, nah, man, that's fine. You know, you made it work again. And I was like, I mean, like, okay, bro, like whatever you say, but you know, this ain't really fixed yet. This is gonna burn out again. And it probably did. I wish him the best. I hope his headlights still work. I don't know if they do.
Yeah, probably new light bulb here and there. I don't know much about cars, so like when you're saying all like voltage regulators and all this stuff, I don't really know much. But I'm gonna Google this stuff after we're done.
Well, basically, like it's supposed to be hitting 12 volts to the lights, and it was hitting 28.
Oh, okay.
So double the voltage that burns out the connectors. So it's probably burned out for him again, unfortunately. But hey, I told him. You know, I was like, you're paying me all this money. I can take it out of my end. I wanted to do him right because the guy like lived in that car.
Sorry.
It's all right, babe.
No, you're good.
I ain't worried about it. I'm kind of waiting for the heat to come a little bit more. Wait for it to get warm. I mean, like I'm not doing shit really until like noon at least. Maybe later because I hate working on cars when it's real cold. But I'm not doing shit today, man. It's fine.
Very cool. Yo, actually, hold up. Mind if we get another beer?
Go for it, dog.
I'll be right back.
I like this guy. He's cool.
I hope you don't mind. I'm just listening because I find it fascinating, all the stuff I'm learning about you.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know that you've met.
Oh, I've never told you that?
No, you didn't tell him.
Oh, I did.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, you weren't in the room.
Right.
Yeah, you weren't in the room. I did. Yeah, that's kind of like the biggest thing about me. What are you drinking right now? I don't recognize the can.
So I'm drinking that Hulk Hogan beer.
Oh, I haven't tried that. How is it?
It's a light beer, so I don't get like you don't get like that stomach puff up feeling. And what's it, 4.5%?
4.5?
Smooth.
Yeah, I've been drinking a lot of Genesee lately. It's also Genesee Red's 4.5. Right now I'm drinking, and I really like these. If you like, I mean, I'm poor, bro. So like, you know, I try and get the most bang for my buck, but I hate 8% like high gravity malt liquor shit. Busch Ice. It's as strong as it's as strong as Natty Ice. It's 5.9, but it's like so light for 5.9, man. I'm trying to stick on the beer lately because you know, lately whiskey's been giving me some gnarly hangovers because the thing is, man, I'm just too good at drinking. Yeah. You know, I just keep drinking, so bro, it's like
you're buying and buying half gallons.
Yeah, and it was only lasting me like a couple days, so it's just better for me to drink beer, to be honest.
I got problems drinking too, man. That's why I buy the patty shots. Have you ever see these? They're like the.
I'll give them a shot.
They also have the bigger bottles, and they're cheap too. It's cheap whiskey. I drink the cheap shit.
I don't think I've ever seen it. It might be like a Jersey, New York thing, which is two places I'm not really ever at.
It's an import, so it's from Ireland. I know that, and it's cheap. It's like $1.10 for like a little shot.
Oh, really?
Yeah, $1. It's like $1.
If I see it, I'll definitely give it a shot. And I do love trying new liquor.
The bigger bottle, it used to be 18, but now it went up. Now it's like $20, $21 for the bigger bottle. But see, this is where I have self-control. I don't buy the bigger bottles. I'll get like a 6-pack or a 12-pack and get like 3 of the small ones, and then I'll what I'm saying, I'll go home, pop a small one, chug a beer, grab another beer, sit down for a little bit, take another small one. So that way I limit myself, because if I got a full bottle of whiskey, bro, I'll down that thing.
Yeah, it's so easy to do. I love whiskey.
I'll easily.
Yeah, no, I totally get it, man. Well, the thing about being out here is we're like kind of far from stores. So you kind of got to stock up when you're out here in the country this much. We try not to go into town every day. And actually, that's what I was doing right before we started talking, is I was running into town and get some beer for the day. The thing is, man, I just drink beer all day, so it's usually all gone at the end of the day. But hey, whatever. I don't spend much on it. Pennsylvania, we got some weird liquor laws, but the beer's really cheap out here. So that's very nice, you know?
Oh, you're up in PA right now?
Yeah, I'm in like
My bad
north
if I
central.
missed that earlier.
Yeah.
What my sister lives out in PA. She's up in she's in the sticks. She's up in the sticks. I forgot what town is it? Not Green.
I'm kind of by Sayre.
You're by Sayre County? She is
That's the city.
Oh,
Bradford County is the county.
oh man, I forgot the name. I forgot the town she's in. But she's about like when you're driving up Highway 17 up into PA. So she like you're driving like an hour up into PA, and then you drive on this like this road, and it's like another hour on like a 2-lane road, all the way up, nothing but trees. Like they got like
Yeah.
Forgot the name of the town.
Yeah, I'm off 220, US 220, which is 2-lane for most of it. It's out. It's comfortably in the country. I like it here. We can shoot guns in the yard. That's like my line for when it starts being country enough for me to really enjoy it. Can we shoot guns in the yard?
Dude, I want that so bad. I want that.
Move out of Jersey. Move out of Jersey. It's so easy.
I got it. She's in Greeley, Pennsylvania.
I've never even been there.
She's up Route 590.
Okay, I'll have to look up where that is.
Greeley. Yeah, she's in Greeley,
That's cool.
PA.
Yeah, man. Pennsylvania is a great state. It's definitely one of my top 5 for sure. If I was gonna say top 5 states, it'd probably be like overall, just for everything: Pennsylvania, Illinois, Michigan, Wyoming, and Montana. Easy. Not really in any particular order, but those are probably my 5 favorites. I love Wyoming. Dude. That's an awesome place.
Yeah, I want to check that out.
Yeah.
That's cowboy country.
Oh yeah, everybody's living on like a 500,000 acre ranch and shit. Yeah. And if you get the BLM land maps and find the federal land, you can have a lot of fun in Wyoming.
BLM land maps?
Yeah, the Bureau of Land Management. It's the federal agency for, all the public land. Most of it's out west. There's a lot in Nevada. There's a lot in Montana, Wyoming. I think there's some in Arizona.
Wow.
Yeah, it's just kind of like an out west thing. There's not really any out in the eastern part of the country.
No, we have, I think, just like state property.
Yeah.
We have like state parks and stuff like that. Have you ever been on a reservation, like the Indian stuff?
Actually, I used to live on one, actually.
Oh, shit.
In New Mexico. Yeah, in southern New Mexico, I lived on one. I think it was, I either lived on it or I lived right outside of it.
Okay.
In between Las Cruces and Alamogordo. I lived there for like half a winter. But I had some trouble with the police, and I haven't been back since. Probably never will. I have so many fucking fines out there. It's like, no, you're not getting paid, homie.
Wow, man.
Yeah, it might have been, dude. It was either like Navajo or Apache. Yeah, I think I lived on it though. It wasn't my house. I just like basically like my buddy's sister. CPS came down on her after she hit her baby daddy with a domestic violence suit or charge, whatever. Basically like the house was deemed uninhabitable for children. So she'd already paid a year of rent. So my plan was to just stay there because she was like to her brother, my buddy, and me. She was like, hey, y'all can just live here. And we did for a while. It was cool.
Nice.
New Mexico is a beautiful state. The police suck though.
The furthest west I've probably been is Nashville or no Austin. I think Austin's technically more west, but
It's a good bit more west, yeah.
yeah, a little bit more west. So I've been to Nashville, I've been to Austin, I've been to Pittsburgh. I mean, that's really about it as far as America. I went to the Southeast Asia last year to meet because my wife's Chinese, so to meet her great grandmother. So we had like
that's cool. So you went to China?
No, not China. We went to Malaysia actually.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Malaysia's
cool.
Malaysia's shit, man. It's actually one of those like Asian countries that people overlook. Everyone, think Asia like, oh, Japan, China, Korea.
Yeah.
Nah, dude. Malaysia's the place.
Hell yeah. I've always wanted to go to the Philippines.
Philippines? That's really close.
Yeah,
that's really close.
Yeah, I was about to say that's pretty close, right?
Yeah.
I kind of honestly I get the Asian countries a little mixed up. When it gets to the like islandy ones, that's beyond my knowledge of geography. But yeah, man, I've always wanted to go to the Philippines because man, they got these dudes out there in like little shacks in the jungle, and they're building these crazy guns, man, that are like as nice as a factory here. I'd love to see it.
Calm down. Okay. All right. Almost done, boo boo. Almost done. I promise we can do everything you want right afterwards. You were supposed to be in school today. Edit that out.
No worries, man.
No. I did. Okay, so I told a few of my buddies like, yo, I want to like start this podcast. I want to interview this guy. I think he's awesome, which is obviously you. And I was asking him like, dude, like, what are questions that I ask? And me and my buddy, we really like 7-Eleven. Do you like 7-Eleven?
I love 7-Eleven. Hell yeah. I grew up with them, man.
Have you ever had their cheeseburger?
I usually get their pizzas because they're just so cheap. I don't think I've ever had a 7-Eleven cheeseburger.
Bro, they're low-key good.
Really? Yeah.
Yeah, dude. And they're not that expensive. They're only like $3, $3.50 or something like that. And like that's cheap for a burger nowadays. I don't know how it is.
Yeah, it is.
So you got the same prices as me. But dude, like
I mean, I honestly cook most of mine, so I don't usually buy burgers because I like the way I cook them better. And also, it's so hard to get anywhere these days, especially a big chain, to sell you a fucking medium rare burger. You know what I'm saying? Like, because they have like all the food safety shit. I really like my burgers medium rare, at least. It's not rare, And you can't get a place to sell you that. And also, I like to fry my bread in the grease. And nowhere does that either.
Yeah, I guess burgers nowadays, everyone's just like, it's, they fully cook it and everything like that.
Yeah.
That's what they do.
That's a pet peeve of mine for sure, man. It's like kind of some nanny state bullshit. Like I know the risks to my stomach and ass if I fucking, am cooking rare meat, and I'm still going to do it, but nowhere will sell you that. So you pretty much just got to make them yourself, unless you're at like a nice steakhouse or something. I can't afford that. And also, dude, it's cheap. It's low key cheaper. I think if you broke down the cost of cooking your own burgers versus buying them, I think it might be under $3.
100%, dude. Nah,
I'm only paying $5. I usually only pay $5 or $4 a pound for a whole pound of meat for them.
Yeah. No, I'm like one of my side jobs. Is I used to work a lot. I used to do a lot of cooking. I used to work for a golf course. I used to work in the kitchen, all that stuff. And
hell yeah.
Dude, like sometimes like going out to eat, I'm like, what am I doing? Unless it's something I can't make or it's something very unique. Like I'm like, I get it. Yeah, I get it. But like, bro, steaks, burgers, anything with chicken, like, bro, that's so easy. Why am I paying an extra $10 for this when I can buy the product, have twice as much food, and have more for later? And like,
exactly,
it tastes better. Honestly, anytime it tastes better.
Especially when you get good at seasoning your own meat, like, you learn the right combinations of herbs and shit to put on it. Oh man, it's actually something I will say. When I live in a backpack, I usually always have Montreal steak seasoning with me. Like it doesn't matter what brand, any of the Montreal style steak seasonings, man. that's something that like I really try not to live without. Because I mean, it works for burgers, it works for steaks. To be honest, it works pretty good for chicken. I don't usually cook chicken on the road, but sometimes I do. It just doesn't keep as long.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't usually
That
do
honestly
pork.
was going to be one of my questions. Did you bring either seasoning or sauce with you when you're
Yeah.
doing that stuff? It's going to
Oh
be
yeah,
one of the
usually
questions.
usually a bottle of hot sauce and some Montreal steak seasoning. I try and keep it lightweight. You know, you don't. I made this mistake a lot when I was younger, is I would just load my pack down with all kinds of shit that I'd hardly ever use. As far as
Yeah.
seasonings go, a bottle of either like Frank's original hot sauce or sriracha and some Montreal steak seasoning straight up. That's the way. You can do so much with that. And there's always, you know, like if you want like some mayo or some mustard or you know some shit like that, just go to a gas station where they got hot dogs and just grab you a few packets, throw them in the pack.
Yeah.
You can get pretty resourceful with that, man. Yeah, I mean, geez, I wish my buddy Josh, he was just here. He went back to Connecticut, but he knows how I can throw down on the sidewalk, man. I did this like fun thing in Berkeley one time because this college chick gave me like a $50 Target gift card, and I'm like, you know, chilling on the sidewalk in the bar strip on Telegraph Road in Berkeley, California, right? Right, it's right by the campus is where I'm talking about. The road goes on for like 20 miles or something. But I I had like way too in this Target they were sold out of the 1 pound things of meat, right? So I had to get the 3 pound thing of ground beef. And I got all these buns, all this cheese, right? And I just start like banging burgers out on the sidewalk. I had a pretty big pan. I can do like 3 at a time.
Damn,
And dude,
that sounds
we had
good.
so many fucking burgers and it was a hot day. So I just start like asking all these college kids like, "Hey, you guys want a fucking cheeseburger?" You know, it's kind of amazing how many of them ate. I'm really surprised as many of them ate the cheeseburger as they did.
Dude, it sounds
Just
good.
because
want
I
a
was
fucking
just fucking giving them
cheeseburger.
away, dude.
That sounds good.
I didn't pay with real money. I paid with a fucking gift card that someone gave me, and it was a hot day. I was like, fuck, I don't want this meat to go to waste, man. So I'm just like handing out fucking cheeseburgers to all these college kids, man. And like they really were into them too. I mean, like it was really funny. Like a lot of them were like definitely disgusted. A homeless man was like cooking burgers on the sidewalk, but a lot of them were super down with it. And I
Yeah.
definitely like fed like probably like 10 people that day. And that felt good. I can't lie. It was fucking cool. Yeah. A couple of them actually came back the next day when I did it again. Yeah. Something fun. There's something like really fun and satisfying about like cooking cheeseburgers on the sidewalk.
Dude, that's awesome, bro. So
Yeah.
one of my I want to tell you this because that's awesome. So one of my jobs is I'm a salesman as well. So basically that's why I work side gigs all the time. Like I was up in Bellworks. It's like this like corporate mall thing, but we're doing like I do catering. I do catering.
Okay.
And so my other job is I do sales. So I do business sales where I call people all over the country, all business owners. I call them. I try to sell them loans basically. And I got linked up to this. I don't want to say their name, but I got linked up to this ranch that sold Denver cut meats. So Denver cow. So basically, like on the scale of cow, you know, like Wagyu's, like the Japanese, like, oh, that's #1 beef.
Yeah.
Denver is like one step below it. It's like one
Oh,
step
okay.
below. So there goes Wagyu, Denver. This is scale online. You can probably find an image of it, like the different types of cows and like their beef quality.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
Denver is like.
I'm actually more familiar than you'd think.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah,
So
I've done a lot of farm stuff.
So I got the I got connected with those guys and I ordered meat from them. I ordered the Denver meat and I bought meat from them, like this Denver cut steak. Bro, I brought it to my office and there's no kitchen in my office, so I went outside and I got like this like cooking stove and like the fucking thing. It was probably like August, I think I did this around the time, so it was a little chilly out. But I cooked this thing up. Bro, it was so good. I had so much extra meat too. They gave me like a whole rump. They sent me a whole
Hell
rump
yeah.
in the mail. So,
Yes.
yeah, dude.
That's a lot of beef. Hell yeah.
Yeah, dude. My wife's Chinese, so we eat a lot of hot pot. I don't know if you ever had hot pot before.
Yeah, I'm familiar. I mean, only a few times, but I'm familiar.
all right, so I was doing with the rump. I was cutting into thin slices of beef,
Hmm.
so we can use it for a hot pot. Oh, dude,
Dude,
it was so
yes.
fucking good. It was so
No, I
good.
love that. That's awesome, man. The
Yeah.
food in your house probably smacking, bro. That sounds good.
I, I'm gonna edit this part out. My wife sucks at cooking food.
Oh, really?
I make the food, dude. I make the food. I make the food. I make the
Hey,
food.
man, whatever works. That still sounds good as
She's
fuck.
not. She's not. She's good at. She says she's like, oh, you don't like it because it's Chinese. Like, no, I've had good Chinese food. Your food just sucks.
Oh, fuck, that's brutal, dude. That's brutal.
Dude, I'm just one of those type of people because even when growing up, I learned to cook from my grandma, and if my grandma makes something I didn't like, I'll tell her. I'll tell her right to her face,
Yeah.
Grandma, this
Oh
food
God,
is not
I didn't
good.
have the heart, bro. I didn't have the heart, man.
Yeah, because
My
you know what?
grandma
Tell
was a
them,
real
they'll
sweet
make it
lady.
again.
God rest her soul, man. I couldn't say that to her.
No, I love her. I love her, but you know it's funny. I was probably the one helping her make it. Nah, I love her. Nah, it was but that's how I just am. Because you know, if you don't tell someone you don't like it, they'll make it again. Cool.
You do got a point there. You do got a point there. I'm blessed, man. My girlfriend, dude, she can cook so good, bro.
That's good.
Yeah, she's really, really, really gifted with cooking, man. Yeah, fucking dude, she did these tacos recently, man. Oh my God, bro. They're fried tacos. They're like the best thing ever. Like seriously, like it's not even a scrap of Latina in her, dude. And these, I'm not kidding, were probably the best tacos I ever fucking ate in my life, dude. They were
Yeah.
like fried. I think you call it like birria when you fry the tacos. Oh man, it was so fucking good, bro.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Did
I
she make Did she make that Mexican soup to like dunk it in to go with it? I know some places.
Oh
do
no,
that.
we didn't have that. It was like you didn't need it, man. It was so good
Yeah.
standalone. I forgot about the little dipping thing they have for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but nah. It was like beef and avocados and some cheese and there was other stuff. I was kind of drunk. But dude, seriously, best tacos I ever ate in my life. For real. It was incredible, man.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, man. Fucking I can do some cool stuff, but I'm really good at like diner food, you know. I cook like the shit that like you got at Waffle House. That was fancy. I couldn't have pulled off no tacos like that.
You
I do
know
a lot
what?
of omelets and stuff here for everybody. There's like 4 people in the house, so I got a lot. You know, I got a good bit to cook for. I probably do dinner like probably almost every like other day, every third day. I'm
Yeah.
doing it tonight.
That's awesome. You know
I
what's low key good and really easy. I don't know if you have a muffin tray or anything like that.
think we do actually. I think I just saw it yesterday.
All right, so if you got a muffin tray, if you got pancake mix,
Yeah.
so basically make like the pancake batter like just as you would, but instead of putting it on like a flat pan making pancakes, take the muffin tray, get melted
Okay.
butter, butter up the muffin tray, put the
Mhm.
batter into the muffin and make pancake muffins.
Shannon, they called Yorkshire pudding.
Oh, uh, my friend that owns the house just said they're called Yorkshire pudding.
Yorkshire pudding?
Yeah,
They're British. They're one of the few British things that are really fucking good.
yeah,
And if you make them big enough, you can put stew in them.
yeah.
Casserole in them.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Holy shit. I guess that's a thing, man. I
Oh,
guess
that's a
that's a
thing?
thing in
I feel
Britain.
like
Yeah. My friend's from Wales, that owns the place, and yeah, for the most part, I feel like we all kind of just laugh about how the British eat, but that sounds really good, and I guess that's the thing over there.
Bro, so what I do with it, so you can make it just as is. You can make a little pancake muffin. So it takes about like 20 minutes to bake in the oven. So about like a little less than halfway through, they're still kind of liquidy, but getting dense around the edges. You could do like a fruit, like strawberries or raspberries or peanut butter, and you take like a scoop of that and put it in the muffin, and it'll like sink down in the middle.
Yeah.
It'll sink down in the middle. So once they're done, and you're like, bro, you got a little peanut, little thing inside the middle. It's so good, dude.
Dude, I think you're onto something there.
It's nice, it's easy, it's simple, but it packs a punch. It packs a
Yeah,
punch.
that sounds great. Honestly, that sounds really good. That sounds really good. That is definitely something I'm going to try at some point, actually.
Yeah,
Wow.
easy peasy, little
Yeah,
pancake
I
muffins.
that's fucking cool, man. You could put
Yeah,
all kinds of shit in there. There's probably so many
yeah,
variations of that.
yeah, definitely, definitely.
That's crazy, dude. I've never thought of that. It makes sense though.
Yeah,
I pretty much have no. The only thing I've probably ever in my life cooked in a muffin tray is that like Jiffy corn muffin mix.
okay.
Double the butter, it's perfect. Just like from what it says on the box. Or maybe not fully double it, but go a little heavy on the butter if you really want it to be like nice and moist. I can do some mean cornbread. I spent a lot of time in like Dixieland, so I definitely learned a lot of my cooking tricks from people, especially in Alabama and Louisiana,
All right.
Mississippi too, but less so.
I would love to keep going. My daughter's losing her mind. Hold on. Come here. But I would love to chat with you again. What's the matter, boo boo girl? Did mommy mess with you? Mommy mess with you? Aw, mommy mess with you. It's okay. Alright, give daddy 2 more minutes. Daddy's gonna say nice to the nice guy. You wanna say goodbye to him? You wanna say goodbye? Okay, come here. Okay. Say see you later. Okay.
See you later,
Give me-
buddy.
Alright, give me 1 second, dude.
You're good, bro.
Alright, I'll be right back, okay? Here. Here, hold the hot sauce. Daddy be right there. Whew. Nah, you're just like something. You're awesome, dude. I probably can keep talking to you forever, to be honest with you. You're
I've been
cool.
told I'm fairly chill. Yeah, man. We can always do this again when you're less, occupied and stuff.
Yeah,
If you want to edit more in, I have a lot more, dude. There's like so much more cool stories and shit, bro. Like there's tons. There's tons, bro.
I
It's
believe it, man. I believe it.
yeah,
No, I'll definitely do this again with you. Yeah, 100%.
yeah, dude.
Maybe one day we'll hang out or something.
Yeah, I mean, dude, I do frequent the East Coast a lot, mostly in summer. I'm probably just heading straight west out of here when I leave, then going down to Texas and California. But yeah, man, I'll definitely yeah. You said so. What part of Jersey are you in now?
Right now, I'm by Atlantic City, so
Oh, okay.
I work up in
How far is that from
Wilkins,
Princeton?
like 45 minutes to an hour.
Oh shit. Okay, so yeah, I'll probably just swing through. I don't know Jersey. I've been to Jersey, but I don't know it like that. Yeah, man, I could totally swing through. We could finally have some drinks on a park bench.
Hell yeah, dude. Fuck yeah. All right. So, is there anything you want to close out with? Anything you want to say?
You know, I guess to anyone listening, train riding is hard, and don't buy a car that's made in Korea. Words of wisdom. Never buy a Hyundai or a Kia. Straight up, they're that bad. They really are that bad. Everybody gets burned with those things in the end. And there's a reason they sell them with a 100,000-mile warranty, and they don't often honor it either. So,
Dude,
I feel like that's something.
one of my favorite cars, I gotta cut you there right quick, was a Hyundai Sonata. I had an '03 Sonata. Bro,
No problems?
Bro, my first car was a Hyundai Sonata. Same year.
Really?
I had two '03 Sonatas. My first
No
car
shit.
had I bought it at 275,000 miles.
Wow. Somebody must have really put the love into that thing.
Drove it to almost 300,000 until I got to a car accident and broke it.
Damn, so it didn't even break down.
It never broke down. And then a couple years ago, so before I had my kid, I had another '03 Sonata.
Yeah.
And then I actually ended up, so I bought that from this like guy. It came with, I think, like 140,000 miles on it. I drove that thing for 3 years.
Wow. Huh.
I bought it
You've
for
had good luck.
Yeah, I took care of it. Like oil changes before it was due.
Yeah.
Every winter and every before winter started, before summer started, because it's an older car, I would bring it to my mechanic. I'd be like, dude, tell me what's gonna happen before it happens, so I
Yeah.
prepared for it. So I did that the whole time with it, bro. I ended up selling to somebody on Facebook for $1,700.
Wow. Oh, dude, you should honestly go to the casino more. You have incredible luck. But I just realized that you said you had two O3s.
Yeah, 203, same exact car,
So
206 Sonatas.
that's before the really problematic. It's the I believe it's a 3.6 V6 that they make, and it's just a nightmare. Always shitting out, and they didn't have them that far
Yeah.
back. It's kind of a newer thing.
I feel like honestly, the older cars, especially like the early 2000s, like the late 90s, those cars were like better built. Like I feel like there was more love put into.
Oh, they were.
Yeah,
All of them were.
there's more
All of them
love,
were. Even
less
even there
plastic.
apparently.
Yeah, less plastic parts. Less plastic parts. Now, anytime they can get away with a plastic part, they just throw that in the car. They're like,
Oh,
oh,
it's
that's
disgusting.
plastic. Yeah, it's awful.
Oh, dude. So check this out, man. Before you go, here's
Alright,
my
go ahead.
Jeep. It's all. Let me see. I gotta flip the camera around to do this right. There we go. There's my Jeep. You see, she's up on fucking jack stands. That's my buddy's old BMW. Ignore that. That's my Cherokee. I love that thing, man. I've put so much fucking work into that. It still isn't running, but that's okay. She's got I think 273K on her. Great cars though. I have one of the only ones made in this year that wasn't 4-wheel drive. They're kind of rare to find without 4x4, but it makes them way easier to work on because you don't got the fucking the front axle shafts in the way of everything.
Wait, so
But,
that's a rear wheel drive?
Yeah, it's only
Oh,
it's only
yeah.
rear wheel. Yeah.
That's awesome.
And the rear wheel drives came with a locked diff in the back, so you can slide them around and stuff. It's fun.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
awesome.
the 4x4s didn't come with a locked rear diff. That's only a they didn't make most of them like that. It's a blast. It's a fun car to drive. It kind of is like handling a boat, but more fun. I'm not a boat guy. I've been on some boats. I've had some times on boats, but I'm not a boat guy.
I throw up on the ocean.
Oh yeah, I've never taken a boat on the ocean. I've only being from Michigan, I've gone salmon fishing on the Great Lakes.
Okay.
I had a family friend that started a bread company, and they had like a lot of money. They had two 60-foot yachts, and I got to go salmon fishing one time on one of them, and we caught so many salmon. We were just messing around with them, man. We were hitting them with gaffs, which is like a giant meat hook for fish. And we just snag them with gaffs instead of a net. Oh man, we must have had 20 salmon when we came in that day.
Here, ring pop. Ring pop.
It's always ring pop.
Here's my daughter.
Oh yeah, man. Yeah, no, yeah. I don't have any kids. I probably won't. Honestly, I'm like in demand. This economy, it's admirable to have one. You know.
Bro, it's a fucking killer.
They're so expensive.
Yeah, dude, you're telling me I'm broke, bro. Every time I get paid, I really like. When you're a father, especially nowadays, let's say you got paid $100, you really only got $10 to your name, because the rest.
Totally.
The rest is going to the family, bro. It's crazy now. It's insane.
Does your wife work?
Not anymore. Not anymore. She used to. She stopped. She used to work in New York City, but after we had the kid for like she's about to be 3 in February. But she used to go to New York City every day. We didn't live in New York. We lived in Central Jersey, New Brunswick.
Okay.
So she would take a bus ride every day to New York City.
Oh, I know where that is. That's brutal. That's got to be at least an hour and a half commute each way.
Yeah, literally. Yeah. So she would go to the station, and then take the subway, then walk to her office, and she did that for a while. But they used to let them work from home X amount of days a week, but then they started wanting them more and more back, and she was like, dude, I can't. And now I live in South Jersey because I live in my mother-in-law's house.
Okay.
She lives 20 minutes outside of AC. And right now I'm just working, but she's well off though. My wife's well off. She does like she has a better job than I do. I'll tell you that. She's got a better job.
Yeah, it like you know, it's like you kind of just get screwed either way because either you got to pay for everything yourself, or you know, she works and then you got to pay for fucking childcare. I know that's ridiculous of an expense too.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
New Mexico just made it so it's like statewide free childcare, which is pretty cool.
Really? The
So-
whole way through?
Yeah, they just passed it. Yeah, the whole state of New Mexico has free childcare now,
Oh.
so that you know, because how expensive everything is, man. It must be the easiest state to have a kid and you know have both parents be able to work. That's pretty crazy, man.
Yeah, it's tough, dude. It's tough.
I can't even imagine, man. Yeah, that's why I don't have a kid. My dog is hard to handle, bro.
You might get there one day. You might get there one day.
Yeah, probably not. Probably not, to be honest. I don't know, man. I like being free, bro, and I already feel like if I had had a kid, bro, I should have done it already when I was younger and had more energy. Bro, I've like not lived the easiest of lives, man. Like people like kind of think like that with what I've done with my life, you know, it's easy, but it's not. This is harder than any job I've ever worked, you know, especially on foot. Like
Okay.
the car makes it easier, but it's still hard, man. And you know, when it comes down to it, I still don't have anywhere full time that I live. I haven't even decided what state I want to live in. Probably the Midwest somewhere, but what's really ironic is that there's a good chance that whenever I do kind of like get my stuff together a little bit, there's a very good chance that I end up right back where I started in Michigan, because I love Michigan, and so does my girl, bro. We both love Michigan. Michigan's an awesome state, super pretty, good beaches, amazing beaches, world-class beaches, better than most ocean beaches, to be honest, and quiet too.
Wow.
Yeah, just not Detroit. Wherever I go, it's not going to be Detroit, and it's not going to be Ann Arbor. I don't like either of those cities. Just grimy, in my opinion. Ann Arbor's too expensive, too. Especially for how grimy it is these days. It's way too expensive. It's, like, disgusting how much you can pay for rent out there. I have a buddy that's about to lose his house because he's going to probably lose his Section 8 voucher. And without it, his rent is like $1,600 for a one-bedroom. And it's not even a nice one-bedroom. You know, it's not even big.
Yeah.
So hopefully Trump's people don't cut off the Section 8 vouchers for everyone, because, man, that's going to fuck up my hustle, too, because you know how many people are going to be back on the fucking street if, you know, he basically takes away everyone's Section 8 housing voucher. I mean, dude, people are going to be screwed, man. And it's going to be so bad, I might even just have to get a job, which I'd rather not do. I do have some qualifications. I have experience in construction and the restaurant industry. I've been a bartender. I've obviously worked on cars a bunch. But it's just like, it's not what I want to do, man. I like doing odd jobs and living on the fringe of society, man. I'm like Charlie Day and Always Sunny. That's kind of how I've lived my whole life, you know? I'm like crazy, but in a fun way. But yeah, man, it's a whole thing. Like I kind of just go with the flow, man, really.
Yeah.
Just wherever the winds take me. And that's what's fun about it. Like you never like right now I'm kind of doing some stuff around here, helping out, trying to get this damn Jeep running, because what I want to do is I want to live in the Jeep this winter, but I have to get the damn thing running reliably again, because it does run, but the rod knock will grenade the engine if I try and drive it right now. And I didn't know that was a thing, because what happened was a fucking the ignition coil failed and the fucking crank position sensor failed, and I thought the engine itself was fine. But then I started up and it's also got fucking rod knock, probably because the crank position sensor had it fucking, detonating at different times, and the bottom end was already kind of going anyway at 273,000 miles. But, yeah, now I got all this fucking work to do. And it's fucking almost Thanksgiving. Where did the summer go? Fucking,
Dude. You're right. You're right. We got fucking holidays coming up. We got everything coming up.
Yeah. Hey man, at least the cool thing is I as somebody that drives an American car, I'm not really impacted by the tariffs on car parts for imports. You know, I'm I gotta say I'm really happy I don't drive. So I almost bought a Toyota 4Runner that was like about the same age. It was a 90s 4Runner, or maybe like a 2001 or something. It was a third gen 4Runner. And I was going to buy that instead of the Jeep. But I ended up deciding against it because I really like these Jeeps. They're awesome. And my uncle had one that was the same color when I was a kid. So.
And they hold their value more. A lot of people like the older Jeeps. More people like working on them.
Oh, not these. Not these. They're great to work on. They're easier to work on than a Toyota for sure.
Yeah.
But they do not hold their value as well as a 4Runner does. I had a suspicion that the guy that was trying to sell me that 4Runner was selling me that thing with like, you know, the engine like about to grenade. I never went to go out and see it, but I just have because dude, the thing is, Toyotas, like, dude, it's literally called the Toyota tax when you go on Facebook Marketplace. Because Toyotas just hold their value so well, especially their trucks and their truck-based SUVs, like the really just the Sequoia and the 4Runner. The rest of them are actually all car-based, like the RAV4 and stuff.
Yo, I actually got banned from the Facebook Marketplace.
Damn, you was lowballing correctly, my brother.
I wish that was the case. No, because I remember I was telling you I was doing the business loans. I posted ads on the Facebook Marketplace.
Oh,
and people
really?
respond to them, like, hey, like I need a loan, whatever. And apparently you're not allowed to ask for people's emails because that's like personal information. So.
I wouldn't have known that. I would have gotten banned too. I guess I didn't know that. If I had any reason to have people's emails.
Like it was something like that, and like, bro, I came back from vacation. I was on like a company vacation thing, and I came back, and bro, like I started responding to everyone. I had like 10 messages about the ad. I was like, all right, so like, hey, like if you want to apply, what's a good email? What's a good email? And then as soon as I land back in the States, they were like, you are forever banned from Facebook Marketplace.
Oh, that's ass, dude. Just make a new account. Make a new email and a new account.
Yeah, I probably have to, but bro, I've had this account since 2009, so this shit got history. So if you see my account,
just make a straight up like Marketplace dedicated one. You'd be straight.
That's one I have to do, but that's so cool.
Yeah.
Bro, I actually got, if I click on Marketplace, it goes user is banned.
That's funny.
Bro, I got zucked in the butt, man.
That's too bad. That's too bad, man. Yeah, I actually have like kind of I'm not banned, but I have a wholly different problem with Facebook Marketplace, and that is that like I have all of my crazy train videos on my account. So if anybody like wants to like talk shit on me, I've had this happen before because I'm trying to help my friend part out the other, not my Jeep, but there's another Jeep here that is slowly but surely getting parted out, and I've had like at least 2 people like dig into my account and be, like send me like a video of me like smoking weed on a train and be like, "This you?" like okay, wow, okay, judgy pants over here, fucking yeah, fucking it's a whole thing, man.
I feel you.
And especially some of I actually sold a fucking I sold a fucking VZ61 parts kit, which is a Czech pistol. I sold the parts kit for it, so not the actual functional shit, right? But like just the parts for it that you can get shipped to your door off the internet. I sold it to this dude in Colorado off one of the private groups on Facebook, and he was like in there like dissing me, bro. It was crazy. I was like, bro, like literally, you got the shit. Like, why are you dissing me for what I do with my life? Fuck off. Yeah, fucking people are real shitty about what I do. But hey, man, fuck them. I don't give a like. That's the thing, bro. It's like that. You just got to be unfazed by that shit, and I am.
They got nothing better to do.
Yeah.
They got nothing better to do.
It's like, dude, like, how do I have more of a life than you? I'm not stalking your profile. I mean, fucking dude, his fucking dude is he's like fucking like some crippled dude too. It's like, how are you gonna diss me, bro? Like, you're such a you're low hanging fruit to make fun of. Like, come on, man.
Yeah.
Fucking, I guess I was the better person in that situation, and I sold the damn dude we paid for. It was like $300, you know. So
yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna build that thing, and now I fucking I'm just like, I like lost like probably $50 selling it because I needed fucking Jeep parts, and then it really broke down. I fucking sold the damn thing to buy a new radiator, and bam, then next thing you know, I'm out my entire Jeep apparently. But hey, I got the radiator. It's waiting in the back for when it runs again. It's getting
Actually, I
thrown
need
in
this.
immediately.
Thank you. All right, dude. But I love to keep chatting with you. I obviously
Oh, you're good, bro.
I got a little kid.
Yeah, dude. No, do your thing, brother. We can always resume this at a later time or a day
Yeah.
or whatever. I'm gonna
But,
probably be here at least a couple more weeks, and
yeah.
after that, I'm a lot more hard to get a hold of because I actually haven't paid my phone bill in 2 months. I'm just on the Wi-Fi here.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I'm not here, I'm a lot harder to get a hold of, unless I pay my phone bill, which sometimes I do.
Who's your service provider?
I pay it through Walmart. Like I do the what's it called?
Walmart thing.
The straight talk cards from Walmart.
Okay.
Yeah, the other thing is there's like no point in paying it out here because there's no service at this house anyway. There's none. 0 bars. So yeah, when I leave I'll hopefully pay it. But you gotta get this damn Jeep back on the road first.
All right. Okay. So I'm gonna message you through the Facebook Messenger. I'm gonna be like, hey, like, what's your handle? Like, what's your your tag? Anything you want to post? Anything you want to put in the description? Feel free to add that. I'm gonna.
Oh,
edit
dude,
the
put my
video.
Venmo in the description. For any viewers that want to help me fix this Jeep, please put my Venmo in the description.
Yeah.
I'll send you my Venmo link.
Yeah, send everything you want to share into it. I'm also
I'll throw you some pictures that I've taken on the road too. There's a couple in particular that are really, really good from this last summer and fall that you got to put on there, man. They're so good.
So yeah, put all.
I got a DSLR, so
I'll add all that to the description. I'll add all that. So and that's really about it. I really appreciate you taking the time and chat with me and like.
Oh yeah, brother.
You opened my eyes to a lot of things, and I feel like you've definitely experienced a lot more than most people. Most people, especially
absolutely.
folks, everything. People stay in like one location. They'll go to college, but then come back, get a job, and just stay. They'll stay isolated. They might move to a new location, but they'll stay isolated outside of like going vacationing. But what you're doing is a lot more exploring. It's a lot cool. It's really cool, man. It's really cool.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, there's a lot more to if you want to do part 2 of this, man, there's a hell of a lot more I didn't even get into.
Yeah. Nah, definitely say that. I'd love to keep going on, but I got a monkey over here, a monkey on my shoulder.
I get it, bro. It's all good, man. Yeah, she definitely seems like she wants your attention right now.
Yeah.
All right, buddy, man. Hey, man. Till next time, brother.
All right.
I'll talk to you soon.
Take care.
Whenever, really.
Peace, dude.
Hey, you as well, bro. Yeah. Peace out, brother. Have a good day.
You too. Take care. Happy Friday.